Not all the warnings about the Dajjal were about the future. Even in the time of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, there was a boy in Medina who unsettled the companions. He was strange, unpredictable. His words hinted at the unseen. Some feared him, some whispered about him, and some even believed he might be the Dajjal himself. This boy's name was Ibn Sayyād. Abdullah ibn Umar reported that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, passed by Ibn Sayyād. He was with a group of his companions, among them Umar ibn al-Khattab. And Ibn Sayyād was playing with two boys at the fort of Banu Maghala. He was just a boy. He did not realize until the Messenger of Allah struck him with his hand on his back. Then he said, "Do you testify that I am the Messenger of Allah?" Ibn Sayyād looked at him and said, "I testify that you are the messenger to the illiterates." Then Ibn Sayyād said to the Prophet, "Do you testify that I am the messenger of Allah?" So the Prophet said, "I believe in Allah and His messengers." Then the Prophet said to him, "Who has come to you?" Ibn Sayyād said, "A truthful one and a liar came to me." So the Prophet said, "The matter has been confused for you." Then the Messenger of Allah said, "I have concealed something from you." And he had concealed the verse, "The day when the sky will bring forth a visible smoke." Ibn Sayyād said, "It is ad-duk." The first part of the word smoke in Arabic, ad-dukan. The Messenger of Allah said, "Be off. You can never surpass your ability." Umar said, "O Messenger of Allah, permit me to chop off his head." The Messenger of Allah said, "If he is indeed him, then you will never overpower him. And if he is not, then there is no good in you killing him. This encounter is unlike any other." The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, confronts a boy, Ibn Sayyād, whose strange visions and confusing words left the companions deeply unsettled. Notice how Ibn Sayyād responds. When asked if he testifies that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah, he twists his words, saying instead, "I testify that you are the messenger to the illiterates." Not the full truth, a half-truth, dripping with deception. Then he boldly claims, "Do you testify that I am the messenger of Allah?" A child daring to test the messenger of Allah himself. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, rejects the claim firmly. "I believe in Allah and His messengers." The strangeness deepens. When asked what he sees, Ibn Sayyād admits, "Sometimes a truthful one comes to me, and sometimes a liar." Even his own experiences are a mix of truth and falsehood, a reflection of the Dajjal's very nature, confusion, half-truths, and deception. Then comes the test. The Prophet conceals a verse from the Quran. The day when the sky will bring forth a visible smoke. Ibn Sayyād tries to guess, saying, "It is ad-duk, the smoke." Close, but incomplete, showing that whatever he received was distorted, never whole, never pure. At this, the Prophet dismisses him. "Be off. You can never surpass your ability." A declaration that Ibn Sayyād's limits are set. He will never rise beyond the measure Allah has decreed. And then the reaction of Umar, the man of strength, the man who never hesitated in the face of danger. He asks, "O Messenger of Allah, permit me to strike his neck." But the Prophet answers with profound wisdom, "If he is indeed the Dajjal, you will never overpower him. And if he is not, then there is no good in you killing him." This answer shakes the heart. It shows that the Dajjal is not someone to be defeated by sword or courage. If Ibn Sayyād was the Dajjal, then only Allah's decree and the descent of Isa ibn Maryam would end him, and if he was not, then killing him would be unjust. This moment leaves us with a lesson. The trial of the Dajjal is not just about strength. It is about discernment. It is about patience. It is about clinging to revelation when confusion clouds everything else. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri reported, "I accompanied Ibn Sayyād to Mecca. He said to me, 'What I have gathered from people is that they think I am the Dajjal. Have you not heard Allah's Messenger, peace and blessings be upon him, say that the Dajjal will have no children?' I said, 'Yes, of course.' He said, 'But I have children. Have you not heard Allah's Messenger, peace and blessings be upon him, say that the Dajjal will not enter Mecca or Medina?' I said, 'Yes, of course.' He said, 'But I was in Medina, and now I am going to Mecca. Have you not heard Allah's Messenger, peace and blessings be upon him, say that the Dajjal is a disbeliever?' I said, 'Yes, of course.' He said, 'But I have accepted Islam. By Allah, I know his place of birth, his abode, where he is right now.' Abu Sa'd said, 'This caused confusion in my mind. Even Ibn Sayyād himself was uncertain. He knew the signs of the Dajjal: no children, barred from Makkah and Medina, and being a disbeliever. He argued that he did not fit those signs. He had children. He entered both Medina and Mecca, and he professed Islam. But the shadow of suspicion haunted him for the rest of his life. The scholars explained, Ibn Sayyād was not the true Dajjal. He was a disturbing figure, perhaps influenced by Shaitan, but not the Antichrist. His story was a lesson to show that confusion and strange powers are not enough to identify the Dajjal. The true Dajjal will come later, with unmistakable signs. Next, we turn to one of the most mysterious stories of all, the sailors who traveled across the sea and met the Dajjal himself, chained on an island.